Hey YouTube, it's Jonathan. Please ignore my entirely makeup-free face today. I'm actually filming a video on a model. This is my sister's sister-in-law. Her name is Riley. She's 13 and we're just gonna do a fresh-faced, age-appropriate look that would be good for every day or going to school. My first tip is to keep the base light and fresh. Only cover what you need to. Here I mixed a moisturizer with a little bit of foundation to get a very sheer effect, and I'm blending it in with a brush because I want it to be flawless and very, very blended into the skin. You don't want too much foundation unless you actually have quite a bit to cover. A great option from the drugstore that's light would be the Dream Fresh BB Cream from Maybelline. And I'm applying a little bit of concealer under her eyes and on any little blemishes that she has around her face and really blending those in with a brush. She has really excellent skin, so I don't need too much of this, but another excellent drugstore option is from Maybelline. The Fit Me Concealer is really, really nice. And I'm just applying a tiny touch of powder just through the center of her face where she needs it. A little bit of powder goes a long way. You don't need a lot. When it comes to blush, you want to choose a soft blush that suits your undertones, and a little bit is going to go a long way. So I'm choosing a soft baby pink blush here, and I'm applying that to the apples of her cheek, which is just underneath the eye and high up on the cheekbone, and really, really blending that in. You don't want to apply too much blush. That can start to look a little bit older. My next tip is to prime the eyelids for all day wear and to keep your shadows simple, natural, and blended. The eyeshadow primer that I'm applying is from Smashbox. I love this one. I find it to be the longest wearing primer that I've used. I'm applying it with a brush. Again, fingertips are always acceptable, especially when you're going for light, soft, natural makeup. The shadows that I'm choosing are from a palette from Makeup Revolution, and they are very light and shimmery. I'm just using one soft pinky champagne shade right over her eyelid, and I'm pressing that in with a brush and making sure it's extra blended around the edges. And then I'm going to go in with a darker color on a soft, small angled brush and push that into her lash line. I'm doing this in place of eyeliner. Eyeliner is excellent, but I think it can start to make you look a little bit older than you are. So keeping it soft is going to define around that lash line, and I'm blending this upward so that it's not a harsh line. I want to keep it very blended. Brows are optional. They frame the face, but you can keep it natural and not too thin. I'm applying a little bit of a universal brow pencil. If you have great brows or you're not too fussed about your brows, definitely leave them alone. I'm very picky about brows, so I always like to put them on because I think it finishes the face. Also, make sure not to pluck your brows too thin. Mascara is going to take practice, and I like to avoid the lower lashes for a more natural look. You can also opt for a brown or a gray mascara if you want something a little bit more natural looking. This one is a black color, and it is a thickening mascara, and I'm applying it right to the roots of the lashes and combing through, making sure there are no clumps and no lashes sticking together. For lips, you want to choose something very sheer, so stick to tinted lip balms or lip glosses. You don't really need to dive into lipstick quite yet. I chose one from Tanya Burr in a soft pink shade, and I'm just applying that with a brush, and I'm going to apply it very light and naturally. I don't want too much color payoff. A lip can be just a little bit too much in my opinion, especially for this age group. I think a sheer gloss is just enough. I also love to take my finger and pat the lip gloss in. I think it makes it look a little bit more natural and takes away a little bit of the stickiness. My last tip is just to have fun with makeup. Keep it light and simple and not too heavy. Sometimes when you load on too much makeup or you try to cover up too much, it can actually harm your skin in the long run. So holding off and using lighter, more sheer textures is going to save you from acne and things like that in the future. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this. If you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much to Riley for being in my video. Leave a comment below if you want to see any specific looks in the future. Don't forget to check out my description box while you're down there as well. You can check me out on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, all at JonJonTalks. You can also check me out on Facebook, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!